Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the kingdom and welcome back to Disco Elysium. This is going to be part two. And this is a very dialogue heavy, story driven game. So if you haven't checked out part one, I highly recommend that you go back, check out part one before jumping into this episode. But, if you've already checked out part one, I'm sure you're ready to jump back into the game. So let's do it. Part two, Disco Elysium. Here we go. Alright, so last time when we left off, we had Homie just telling us that we had to get this guy in the tree down, right? And they said we could go out back. Now, we have multiple kind of missions that we have in store for us here to figure out on Monday. We gotta pay for the damages, find who made the crime, figure out where my badge is at, sing some karaoke. So we got a lot of stuff to do. So let's go out this door and keep it moving. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Oh, well. Alright. Maybe go out that way? What's this say?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour? 2 hours. Pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. Maybe later. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't really done well for us.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Lick it. Don't lick it. Lick it, but only a little. We're not licking that.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
New task. Get some booze. My goodness. What is that? If I hold R2, my controller starts vibrating a lot. I don't know what that means. So find booze and drink it. The hangover feels really bad. You have to take the edge off. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand, equip it in the held slot in your inventory, and the magic will happen by its own. So do I have to ask this guy for a drink?
Can I help you?
I feel like he's not going to want to give me a drink because I owe him money.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated.
Yeah.
And it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
He shakes the imaginary shaker
Am
furiously.
I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
But you're not a bartender?
That's right. I'm
Okay,
the
experience.
cafeteria manager.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we cleared that. Is there anything else?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
What a fucking drink, asshole. That's probably not the one to go with. You don't understand the seriousness of this situation. I'm an alcoholic. I need my fix. I am an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth. Fine then, I had something else I needed.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinara. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
You do not want to taunt me, not when it comes to marinellas. Let's go, glass.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Alright. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. Nah, wrong. Alright. Well, we got some more experience, so that's a positive. I didn't see that coming. We can leave this way, or we can go out, or there's this door as well. What does this say? Summer door closed for the winter. Oh, okay. Well, let's try to go out here. Alright, so we're out of this building now. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign says, "Fuck the police." Very nice. Pigs go home. The street name is ineligible. Closed for winter, please main entrance. The Whirling in Rags. Alright, so we gotta figure out where this body's at. And he said it's on the other side of the building. Now I know there's that guy over there, and there's tons of things to look at here. Whoa! Did not expect it to zoom in like that. There's people over here. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Oh, I don't. Rue de Saint-Guilain 8B.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Main Hall, Building A, Andrew Orlando Hare. Okay, there's tons of... I'm just gonna leave. I don't need any of these addresses right now. We need to go to the back here and investigate this thing that should be hanging from a tree. Hey! Don't you be throwing rocks at the body, you little piece of shit! Hey, beat it! Little badass. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Ravachol.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in Rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there? Keep the... No, I'm asking him.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there. Seems like a reasonable assumption. Then we should open it immediately. He leans in to inspect the lock. Why am I looking at you, trash container? Oh, how do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Alright, so... Gotta find the manager. Hey! Stop throwing shit at the body.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Goofy, Kuno.
Yells the other kid from the fence. Hey kid, a word, police business. A moment of your time, please. I'm not getting into this right. Nah, get over here.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
What? Did he just call me? Oh!
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs in my crime scene. That's not how we do it. Yo, these kids are wild.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself.
Oh my goodness.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Kuno, if you touch me, I will drop you, boy.
Look, does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Luke, I have questions for you. I don't have time for this.
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
Join us, Kuno. We're fucking each other.
Oh my god. Yo.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what
you got? What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard? I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here, what do you want to know?
Pig's joking. He's totally joking.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Okay, I'd ask him who he is, how he got there, and the usual. Have you seen anyone suspicious? Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
The what? Yeah.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I mean, who he was before he died. So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how he got up there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like you're a faggoty now.
No!
Whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
You know how I got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Renishaw. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That
Yeah.
sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Really does. I was about to say, this is some cyberpunk shit. That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist. Where's Night City? Okay, about the dead body.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Jesus.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Bro, you're 10.
Get lost.
Yo! Alright, who's the little other fucker? Bring him over here. Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, you with the hat. Get over here. What did I ask last time? I don't remember.
Right, Pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I was wondering about that trash container. I might have questioned. Okay.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, Pig.
Got a very strong hunch there's something of importance in it. Something I must find. Okay, enough about this, Kuno. I've got other matters to address.
Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? That's your shit. You figured it out.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, Pig.
That boy points to his chest with both
It's
thumbs.
always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation. So you refer to yourself in the third person? Kuno, is that some kind of gang name? God, I had another question.
The fuck are you calling a third person? The fucking first person?
Oh my goodness.
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Run!
What? The sound gets louder as the child shouts to the windows overlooking the yard.
He's got the Kuno, help!
What? I'm not doing anything, Steve. Just answer the questions. I'm just gonna leave. Conclude the conversation.
Help! He's sticking his dick out!
What? I'm digging my what? Oh my, oh god. Oh, this is not a, oh my goodness.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Oh my
Keep
goodness.
delaying, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinet.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Alright, we gotta suck up to him. We gotta suck up to him. Alright. Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you. What is this 6-year odd? Who put you up to this? Are you high right now? Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. I don't have this.
Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing, Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! Know what? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Okay, okay.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Oh boy.
Change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Shit.
Help! The pig's gagging him!
Oh god. I think I gotta come back. I gotta shut him down. I gotta come back. My shit's not big enough.
Look,
Oh! Kuno whispers he even saw something before, vanishing silently.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
No. Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to get back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violence.
Make him think he's cool.
I know what you were thinking.
Make him think he's cool.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Backing up was a bad idea.
Damn
Now
it.
he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch!
Oh!
In this shit with Kuno!
Oh,
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
the pipo-headed critter doesn't let him finish.
Peepo is a type of hat,
Oh.
by the way.
Fuck!
You don't talk to me about my fucking people! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Goes the little pipo wearing asshole behind the fence. Oh my goodness. Alright. I don't...
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I can't... Like, there's 8%. -1 because I backed down from him. I really fucked this up.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I gotta leave. I screwed it all up. Damn it. I messed this all up. There's a locked trash container behind the whirling in rags. The manager guard should have a key. Alternatively, you could use brute force to pry the lid open. Is he punching me? You little... Bro. I gotta talk to the homie. I'm sorry. I panicked. I panicked. Alright, never mind. I panicked, bro. It smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Let go of your nose without throwing up. I can't.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to.
So Kuno, oh fuck!
He's gonna blow Kuno.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Turning away. I'm not doing anything. Fuck you, Kuno. Oh, give me all that. Got some magnesium and some money. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh, God. See? The winch mechanism is has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this? Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Oh, okay. Can I get around this stuff, or? Okay, I can't get there yet. Wow, this is unfortunate, I have to say.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are those strange words you use, girl? Hey, kid. Child, converse with me. You there behind the fence. Walk away.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face! You got done! Talk to me!
My God, these kids are not making this easy. Whoa, what is this? Footprints, huh?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Ooh. Should I go for it? Wait, what kind of
Everyone has
boots?
boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, worker boots tracks.
Noted.
Lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Alright, 58%, here we go.
What do you think
Yeah.
you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Okay, so if it's below like 70%, we're not going for him anymore. Because I am screwing everything up here. I am screwing, this has gotta be, it's gotta be one of the worst playthroughs ever. Alright, so...
This Postlavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box. Fuck you, mail delivery box. Nah. Yeah. You deliver mail.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection box. Been there. Mail collection box, been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic.
Oh, thank you.
So do you. You shudder, then you swallow.
Alright, whoa. Alright, cool, I got my morale back. Phew. Didn't know what was gonna happen there. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This is a book about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. A book about Boidero culture, promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Next thing. Over. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. That sounds right. Who are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of a store is this anyway? Is it okay if I ask you some questions? Not really. Let's not get right into that.
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book? Don't be ridiculous, I know all these things. What is a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards. That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
Oh.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But
You're
she's
cold. Can I help in some way? I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. I could help uprootedly dismantling the free market.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier.
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold reddened cheek, and then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Fame is for vain people. I have better things to do. These famous people sound like dorks. Nah, she seems into it.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them. Why indeed? I'm just an old tired cop. What use am I?
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Maybe. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to
Ooh, like
solve
my
a
life.
crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman by myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
She examines you as if to find something policeman-like. Well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway, it's your... points to your head. Wow, look at that guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul.
Damn.
Your blue soul.
Thanks for making me feel bad.
Not head, child. Heads.
Stall, that Mullen guy looks like a Hampleman. Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there and then have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer.
Isn't that very dangerous?
She examines the picture of Dick Mullen. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Well, thank you. 5 experience.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
The cover image of Dick Mullen seems to stare at you with harsh disapproval. What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought of perhaps imagining herself in the situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about when both the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah? You think she has one about an extremely painful breakup? Maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about? Maybe some about other books?
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this? School is stupid. You're lucky not to be there. What is school anyway?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity. Mum says it's necessary to do both, because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
So how's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh my goodness.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way? Good to hear that's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. She stamps her feet, waiting for you to say something. Alright. Oh, wait, 72%. It's over 70. Alright, here we go.
The girl's hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
You heard me. Hands up.
She brings out her reddened hands.
Oh,
Her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
you bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Yes, there were a few other hints. Super simple for a detective such as myself.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind. You think so? Fine, do better to do something about me.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? Yeah, about that. Maybe you could point me towards some booze. I'm having a grand time. I am also sad and my head hurts.
Because you usually aren't.
Yeah, about that. Um,
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
she looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar. Somehow, there's something you're missing.
Something I'm missing. What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? Alright, here we... you can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I get you. For example, can't stop making this face. Point at your face. Okay, yeah, when the next person comes, you'd have to sir and ma'am them again. Sir it is, then. Soldier on.
By your command.
Alright, here we go. It's over 70.
Because you know each
Yeah.
other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before? On second thought, maybe I shouldn't remember. Maybe there's a reason I forgot.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something.
Sorry about
I
that.
don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
I doubt that. What do you mean better? I look like shit. Thanks, I'm trying.
No, you don't have party eyes anymore.
Oh.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Hey, where'd you come from?
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on.
Party eyes.
Not at all.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant.
No, thank you.
We're probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now.
Yo.
Those sequins on you, boy.
Nah, we gotta get this electrochemistry guy out of here. He's trying to... Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics? The girl doesn't know what she's talking about. Forget about this.
Oh, baby. That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
She looks puzzled. I don't really like the detective deduction game anymore. Thanks, I've learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Alright, well, got 5 more experience. Okay, well, I don't know if that helped us with the actual, investigation of anything, but it is what it is. We got some experience and so forth. What is this?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kisaragi is gone. Okay. Well, let's see kind of where we're at here in life. We still have done nothing. Well, we've done some things, but not anything of importance. So we got to open the trash container. I don't know where to find these people. Is this a person?
The RCM in Martinez. What can
Yep.
I help you with?
You sound surprised. I have some questions for you.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
I need directions. What is this fuck the police business? Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, and what are you doing here? Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
Oh yeah, it's locked.
I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
we need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you were displaying. Alright, let's not ask these questions then.
No problem.
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't
She's
understand.
uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Alright.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Alright, bye.
Yes. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow gloves.
You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Yeah, one more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them.
Ooh!
I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Oh, snap. There we go. Can I equip that? Gloves. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire, take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. Yeah, buddy. Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh, who's this? People are everywhere. People are everywhere. I still gotta find Gart. The man mutters to himself, extending the beat as he
A
goes.
simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Just keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south down the road. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am?
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't understand what you said. Could you say it again, only a little less plotting?
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for our working stiff? Tell me more about this strike. Know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there? What are you hauling away?
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company
They
wants?
want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
And not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Let's talk about this thing.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
So what are you hauling away?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
I was about to say, get it out. Put your hands in front of you. You're under arrest. Wicked, I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Nothing illegal then? That's your machine behind you. Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you're hauling?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Is that a found A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay. I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. So you're broke, got it. What else did I have to ask here?
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
Oh, sorry. Alright, cool.
Don't be a stranger.
Gives a salute with 2 fingers. Alright, so I guess we didn't go too far off that way. What do we got here? Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surrounding. Alright, so a glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts the top 10 lists. Jump Jams, a popular music mag. Alright, I don't know who this is. There's the union workers, strikers. Honestly, I feel like we should probably stop here. And next time, we really haven't accomplished much. We're just kind of getting our bearings and getting yelled at by 12-year-olds. Next time, I guess we'll interview more people and find out some more stuff. And now that we got these gloves, that's a positive. Maybe I can take the body down. Maybe talk to more people, try to take the body down, and keep it moving. So, I hope that you enjoyed part 2. I hope to see you back for part 3 of Disco Elysium. And until then, y'all, peace.